Isn't that funny? The guy who, loses 95% of the time he makes something extra special to where I might have had a match with Miz, which would have been great. It would have been fantastic. We've had 500 of them in the past, and I've had my career on the line, and it's hard to top that one. But we would have busted our butts and made something special. And then to go face-to-face with Shawn Michaels in a ring for the first time since I was Nikki in the Spirit Squad getting kicked in the face all the time. And I went, oh, man, this just feels good. I want this to happen so bad. And no matter what you think about me, my character or online or hate my guts or think whatever the hell you want, that match would tear down any other match that has ever been taking place in the last 25 years that I can think of. But the excitement stayed up, the emotion was there, and now I find out it's Goldberg. So as a kid, I was a fan, and I get what he does. I know his emotion. I know his excitement. I know that he's a caged bull that'd be all over the place and shooting smoke out of his nose as he's coming after you. And just know for a fact that I know that everyone is talking about this match because half of the people online are telling me, you're going to be dead in 10 seconds. And the other half go, I don't know, man. If someone could pull off a win, maybe it's Dolph. I made an entire career out of the entire world saying maybe he can do it right now. And guess what? I got a lot of shooter skills in my back pocket that I plan on using, and I don't think he's going to be ready for it. And I'm really looking forward to this match, and I know everyone else is talking about it. So once again, I've done my part, and we're not even there yet.
I love it because at the end of Raw, you think going in one direction, and then it almost goes into another one with Michaels. Like, obviously, when you first come out, you think it's The Miz. You sign the contract, then it's Michaels, and Michaels says it's not him. Then Goldberg comes out. It was done really, really well, and I was, a little bit surprised because, you always read online, oh, Goldberg is in hot water with them because of the Undertaker thing in Saudi Arabia, and oh, he's not talking to them. But all of a sudden, he pops up, and, obviously, you were speaking of him a lot leading up to the match. So I just thought very interesting timing, right, on the fact Goldberg showing up when he did.
I thought it was very interesting. Of course, me throwing out those insults. So for the longest time, I listened to what I was supposed to do. I did what I was supposed to, put my nose to the grindstone. And if they said, hey, go out there and talk about Miz, I did whatever I was supposed to. But the last couple months, the last couple years, whenever I can get some zings in, some digs in, and some attitude era guys that think they're better than us because 25 years ago everyone cheered for them, and we bring them back, I know they're back for a reason. I know they're back to be a draw. I know they're back to be a special match. And I know that if I was making fun of Michaels, I was making fun of Goldberg, I was making fun of Undertaker, all those guys, I knew that at some point maybe it could pay off and someone like me could get in a ring with someone like one of them just to see if they can still go with me.
Is that even more added pressure on you because you're the guy right now who's the workhorse, the guy that can carry somebody that hasn't been around for a long time, maybe an older guy like Goldberg, for instance, and obviously you're in your prime. Is that extra added pressure on you that you're going to have a special match?
Of course, but it might sound cliche, but I've said this for like 6 years to go. I've come to the back after a match, and it might not have been the championship match. It might not have been the marquee match. It might not have been the draw match of someone coming back. But I would come to the back and say, follow that. And people talk about that like it's a joke. I used to say that and kick over cases of water and beg to be in the main event or beg the main event to try and follow the match that I just had. So it's not just now that I'm the guy. I've been that guy that's ready to go. We just haven't chose to go with me. And if you think that doesn't make the chip on my shoulder 10 times bigger than anyone else in this business, you are quite mistaken because I look forward to a challenge. I look forward to 30 seconds to see if I can outdo a main event. But now I got my hands on Goldberg. Just know that one way or another, no matter what happens, I will make that so damn special that people are not going to forget about it. They're going to be talking about it the next day.